Hey y'all, so we are back with another off script show. So today we have a special guest, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Mitch, let the people know who you is.
Hey everyone, I'm Mitch Jacobson. I'm a filmmaker and candlestick maker and house husband and consumer.
Period. So wait, you didn't tell us you make candles, Mitch.
Oh God.
Why you left
We
that
love
out?
candles.
Okay. I love me some candles, baby.
All right.
Definitely gotta
Period.
support you because me too.
Okay. So to me going to Bath and Body Works, honey, I can go to Mitch, baby.
You got to have projects.
Gotta
So
stay busy.
how you guys feeling tonight?
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
Good,
y'all sound
good,
excited.
good,
Y'all
good, 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 good.
You can't see my face, but I'm excited.
Oh, he made it. Hello.
okay?
Hey, I'm going through changes, y'all. I'm sorry.
We know you need to update that 7 real fast.
This is not the 7. This is the children's tablet. While you're being funny,
Oh,
Mm.
it gets better. It gets better.
all right, let's get into it. First question, Tracy.
Okay. This is a career journey question. You spent over 40 years in broadcast television and live production. What was that moment early on where you realized this was the path you wanted to take?
Oh yeah, that was an easy question for me because I had played with cameras and music all my life up until high school when MTV came on the air in 1981. It put it all together for me: the cameras, the music, TV, writing, making videos, and I knew right then that's what I had to do.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, I was
Excuse me.
I got the camera and video film bug early on because my grandfather gave me a hand-me-down film camera when I was 7 years old, and I was playing with it. Like he showed me how to point it and push the button and crank it up, and he said, "Now go film something." And so I went to the backyard and with my little toy soldiers and started filming. And all of a sudden, I hear this little voice of the neighbor girl next door, Marcia. She says she was a little older than me. I think she was 10. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making a movie." And she said, "Can I be in your movie?" And then I knew immediately the power of the camera. And I got the bug early on. So I just played around with it, for years and years, just messing around home movies and stuff like that. But it was MTV that came on that, made me realize I could make that into a career. I had been like shooting stills for the school newspaper, and then video cameras became something, and then MTV. So I kept going. You got to press on.
Why is your story? I forgot what documentary I was watching. I want to say was it Steven Spielberg when he was making Jaws?
Mm.
It was it was something I was watching, and they story started just like that. Like I think they were saying like they dad or somebody just handed them a camera and they went.
Yeah, he played with the armies too. Actually, I still have the camera my grandfather gave me.
Oh wow!
Man.
His story was the same way.
This is it right here.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
This was the first
You
camera. It's got like a little crank and a little button, just simple. But this right here was power,
that's
man.
what's up.
Marsha wanted to be my friend.
That was Marsha.
I love it.
But it was just a matter of like playing with the cameras, and like I used to think they were toys. I guess they're still toys in a way.
Exactly. But the toys that brings you money now.
And you keep learning. You learn more and more every time you do something. Maybe you fail and learn from that.
Mhm.
Okay, Drake, your turn.
All right, so you worked on a major projects with artists like the Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, and shows like America's Got Talent. What's one production experience that really changed how you approached your craft?
The first big concert I ever did was with Aerosmith. It was kind of funny. I had just moved to New York from Orlando, and I only knew one person there. It was a producer I had worked with in Florida that was based in New York. And when I got there, I called him. I said, "Hey, I moved here. I'm looking for some work." And he said, "You're not going to believe this. You have impeccable timing. I need someone right now." And I swear, before he even finished talking, I hung up the phone, got on the train, and went downtown. And I was sitting in his office 30 minutes later. And he hired me on the spot to do the Aerosmith feature film called "You Gotta Move" for A&E Network, and it's on DVD too.
That's what's up.
Okay.
And the funny thing was, they decided they were going to film it in Orlando.
Hometown.
And so now all of a sudden I get to hire my Orlando friends. I'm the New York guy all of a sudden, and I'm back in Orlando making my first feature length concert documentary. And I learned a lot from that, and it just took off from there because I connected with a great producer who brought in the Rolling Stones and U2 and all these other big bands. Paul McCartney, we did 5 shows with him, and I got to work with him right next to him in the studio making his movie. So all these experiences were just mind-blowing for me because I had their posters on my wall as a kid, and now all of a sudden I'm working with these guys. So it was really crazy. But once I got one under my belt, then it was rolling from there into the next and the next, and it went on for like 20 years.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, really crazy. I feel so blessed, that I would be able to take my craft and my passion to the next level and, really combine the music and the filmmaking together.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
That's great.
Crazy. I can't even believe it now, like how it happened. And I'm so grateful.
Most importantly.
Mm-hmm. So Tiffany, you up next.
Okay. It says you specialize in multi-camera production. What separates a good multi-cam production from a great one, especially in live environments?
It's all about the planning. There's so many details, so many silos of technology that are connected, and without the proper planning for the shoot, you don't have the material you need for the edit. And then if you can't make it great in the edit because you didn't plan properly, then you sacrifice the quality in the end. And so the planning is everything. Pre-production.
Correct. We agree because we learned from the first movie. Planning is definitely everything has to be meticulously planned out.
Yeah. So I wrote a book about it. It was like a love letter to the industry. It was actually a bet. Some friends of mine in the industry they were editors and producers, and they were also authors. And we were all sitting around having beers at a convention, and these guys were talking about my book this, my book that, my book this. And finally I was like, the next guy that says my book, I'm going to shoot myself. They're like, well, let's see you do it, man. You write a book. Let's see if you could do it. And I had just finished this McCartney show, which was a big multi-camera show. And I'd never seen a book on multicam. So I said, okay, give me your publisher's phone number and I'll call him and I'll get a book deal. And of course, with McCartney in my back pocket, I got the book deal. And that was the easy part. The rest of it, it was really hard, like almost like making a feature film. I don't know if you guys use like index cards on the wall and you kind of try to plan stuff out, scenes and things like that. That's what I did, and it took like almost 2 years to write. But I did that as kind of Actually, the main reason I did it was because I was having trouble finding assistant editors that knew how to do big multi-camera shoots. The McCartney show had 24 cameras on it, and to get all that organized and synced up so that it could be edited was a big job. And I need an assistant to help me sync things up and prep and manage folders and stuff. And it was really hard finding somebody that could do that. So I thought, well, maybe there should be a book on this. And so during the next McCartney project, my assistant and I took meticulous notes on every aspect of it. And that became like the structure for the book.
I love that.
Absolutely.
So, industry evaluation question. Shot, you seen the shift from traditional broadcast to live streaming and digital platforms. How has that evolved? Why I can't get this word out? Evolution changed the game for creators today.
For theaters?
For creators.
Oh, creators. Okay. How did it change the game? Well, technology rolls along. Before I got involved, there was, everything was shot on film, and I came in just as things were transferring over to videotape. Kind of dating myself here, but that was the next evolution was videotape, and then from there it became digital, and then you keep going. Now AI is coming into it, so there's always technology that changes. It's like, records became CDs or cassettes or 8-tracks, and everybody had to keep up with the technology. So it's kind of, for young filmmakers that are just coming in, they could do everything on their iPhones and shoot and edit and everything they need to do at minimal costs. So that's what they're used to, because they didn't have to go through the process of, here, let me get another prop.
He came prepared. I like that.
This is a little screener for the 8mm movie camera. And to edit film, you had to run it through one frame at a time and look at it. And you're just, it takes forever to do. So now it's so much easier. If you knew how hard it was back then, when computers got involved, you can organize all your digital clips and manage it that way. It was a lot easier than having to cut on film with actual, razor blades and tape.
Yeah.
But now you could do it all right in your phone. And that's really what, people today that started, currently, that's all they know. So they can't even really compare it to the old school way of doing things. I try to keep up with the technology. I always have just been super interested in it, curious. And so I would naturally research and keep up. But I do know people that are in the business or not in the business anymore because they couldn't keep up when things started changing. Like, for instance, the film editors never wanted to go to digital nonlinear editing. They were just too good for that or something. And basically, they just didn't want to learn or keep up. And then they got wiped out because film went away, So, I mean, I never really set out to keep up. I just was curious about it, and it just kind of came naturally. I hope I answered did I answer the question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you saying that it's more easier for us now than it was for y'all back in the days.
Well, it's not that it's easier, because any kind of project you're doing is hard. In a sense, you have to plan, and the pre-production we talked about, and shooting, and you got all the lighting and audio and cameras is all the same kind of tools you had before. Mm-hmm. The tools are just better, and more importantly, they're more accessible. To have an iPhone is so much less money than it used to be, like $1 million to have an edit suite. Yeah. Literally. And now you could do it on your phone. So it's accessible to more people, which gives more people the power to create and use their, tell their stories. And the other thing is the distribution. Like before YouTube or the internet, people had to get a TV deal. It was like getting a record deal as an artist. You know, not everybody got one. But now with YouTube, everybody can do it, and they can distribute it without like a businessman to help them or steal from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So accessibility and distribution, no middleman, all that stuff is what makes it so great now.
Yeah.
Correct.
Loved it. E, your question next.
Okay. So education and mentorship question. You've
Okay.
taught and trained a lot of people in this industry, right? So what's the biggest mistake you see new creators or editors making right now?
I think a lot of people getting into it have like delusions about what they can and can't do without putting in the time. They think it's just, oh, I got an iPhone, I want to make a movie, whatever, but they don't like respect the time it takes to do the work. And you have to be totally dedicated because it takes a long time, you know, and it's you have to commit yourself to it, and you have to like put it all the way through to the end, or you don't have a a show or a video or a product or whatever. So I think people, young people that I've mentored think they could just come in and do this, and then when they realize how hard it is and how much time it takes, they drop out. I used to try to mentor one person a year, and then I started getting really strict about it because I don't want to waste my time with someone that's not going to respect the time. And,
That's right.
so I have to check them out thoroughly and make sure they're going to go the distance.
Right.
And that's kind of a rare breed. And it doesn't matter if it's filmmaking or you're trying to start a plumbing company or whatever.
Correct. Nobody.
You got to put in the time.
Yep.
So I love mentoring. I've never been, I say, afraid of it, because some people I know, other editors and producers that I work with, are secretive about their techniques. Like they don't want to share with anybody. They think, oh, you're going to learn my secrets, then you're going to take my job, something like that. But I've always been like willing to share and learn from teaching, because I always learn something when I try to teach somebody something, and then I get better and they get better, and it seems to have momentum that way. Whereas like the guys that shut it all down, maybe they get stuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I've had like interns that have gone on to do amazing things. Like this guy Dan Lau, he was an intern at NYU, and he came on with me, and I taught him some techniques on the Avid about multicam and about syncing stuff, and he used that to get a job with Spike Lee as an assistant editor, and he worked on the New Orleans documentary with him for a couple of years, and then he went to LA, ended up working his way up the ranks there, and now he's a big-time director. He's doing stuff for Apple TV, for All Mankind. He's doing a Star Trek movie. I mean, the guy's doing incredible work, and he just started out something like, just a curious intern, but he put in the time, And I got to say, he got lucky in a lot of ways too. Like luck does play a part in it if you're ready for luck.
Yeah. Because, we know somebody that said that they know Spike Lee and stuff, and we was just wondering too, like, why they
You're so funny.
But yeah.
But
only if y'all can see my face. Only if y'all can see my face.
and is it really luck if they're really putting in the time? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, prayer without work is dead, and if they're praying for it and they're putting in the work, those are really blessings if it's coming to fruition for them.
Yeah, like you're if you're ready, like you have done paid your dues and you have the skills. All it takes is meeting the right person, being at the right place at the right time, getting an opportunity, and then you can put that to play. But if
Correct.
you didn't put in the time and you meet
I
somebody,
was
they're
just about
going to
to, I
turn
was
you
just about to say,
down.
if you're not putting in the time, then you're not going to meet the right person. You're not, saying those things are not going to come into play. You have to put in the time, the hard work, and everything for it to, work for you. Ain't nobody
For
gonna
Yep.
hand you
sure.
nothing.
I
Yeah.
know that's right.
Yep. All right, Casey.
That's true. Okay, so my question is, what should? Oh, hold on, hold
Time to
on.
say
Give me a second. Let me give me a second. Let me pull up my thing.
Aubrey
Okay,
said that's
yes. What should independent creators focus on mostly to level up professionally?
To level up
Hey,
their technology game or their business game or uh,
Technology, business.
yeah, I think the best way to level up is to pick a project and just do it from beginning to end, how the best you can, failing along the way, failing to the top, whatever, but to just do a full project from beginning to end where you can learn all the steps, all the phases of the project. And from doing that, from completing something, they'll learn so much that they will level up their game.
period.
Uh,
I like that.
Me too. So anybody have any more questions before we go to regular scheduled program? No.
um,
Actually, I gotta go, y'all. I have another table read, my last one. So,
Bye.
good luck.
bye. Thank you.
all right, good
Praise,
night.
praise be, praise be.
So let the people know, Mitch, how they can find you and how they could connect with you.
My website is category5studios.com. And you can use the number 5 or spell it out. It doesn't matter. It'll go to my website. I got to say it's a little outdated, but it has all the elements there, and there's a lot of work on there. It breaks it down by live streaming, editing, teaching, stuff like that. There's a lot of info there. And there's links there to my IMDb credits or Wikipedia, stuff like that.
Okay. So we'll say it again at the end of the show. So right now we're gonna get into some questions. There's some fun questions. Voice your opinion, speak how you feel. Don't bite your tongue. Be yourself. Okay. Y'all ready?
Ready?
Should parents stop supporting their adult kids financially at a certain age?
Whoa.
No, I mean, and it depends on, are you enabling them? I mean, it depends on the situation, because I got two situations. Like, if you have a child that's out there really like trying to live, doing, trying to do what's right, out there trying to handle their business with us, and they call you mom, dad, whatever, I need help. Can you send me such and such an amount? Like, yeah, I'm gonna help that child. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, your children are life. That's your lifelong project. That's one project you're really not supposed to turn your back on. Like, God gave you that for a lifetime. I ain't saying you got to enable them when they're doing wrong, but if they're really trying to do what's right and they need help, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what
No
if
matter the
they're just
age.
hanging out in the garage playing video games and smoking all
Correct.
day and they don't want to leave
Correct.
because they don't want to pay rent somewhere? Wouldn't it
Correct.
be okay to like maybe change the rules a little bit so they help support the family too and maybe help with like
Absolutely.
cooking or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And, and
Because
and and to, they can start off with help with cooking, but to get them off the couch, you let them know, like, starting this certain date, like, you finna start paying, and they don't have to be no outlandish amount. It could just be like, these days, like, you finna give me $500, what I'm saying, a month. So that's like, 125 a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your ass up and go do something, and the rest of your money is your money to start saving, so you can start getting on your shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you just
Yeah,
set the rules and start giving them responsibilities.
like
mm-hmm.
even a part-time job or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. That if you tell them that by this day you finna start, you have to give me this certain amount, and you finna go out and pay the real rent and take it like real responsibilities, And if they don't get up and do that, and they're willing to get put out behind that, then at that point you gotta wash your hands and let them, you know what I'm saying, like experience the real world. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I just
that
had to go through
like
that myself.
start early, like teaching kids early how to be responsible and help out?
You can, but life brings certain situations to certain things, so you know what I'm saying, you just never know. You can, and do they take it in at early ages? Some of them do, some of them don't. You know what I'm saying? In a lot
Yeah.
of families, you got some that okay, this child is doing the same household. This child is doing great. You know what I'm saying? Like in life, like for real, for real. And then you have this child that's on the couch doing nothing. You feel me? Same household, same mom, same daddy. You know, you can't. All we can do is teach them. You know what I'm saying? And give them our wisdom. Try to show them. You know what I'm saying? But once they become adults, they make their own choices. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
not that we have to deal with it, but at the end of the day, those are still our kids, and we can continue to try to push them to do what's right. You know what I'm saying? Or we can wash our hands with them. You feel me? But most
Mhm.
importantly, we got to continue to pray for them, whether they're in our house or outside the house.
And depending on their age, they may have been like in high school or whatever during COVID, where everybody had to go home and be isolated.
Yeah.
I don't know about down here in Florida how it was. I was in New York at the time, and we had to quarantine for 100 days. People were dying. They literally had like mobile, refrigerator trucks for the people that didn't make it. And
Yeah, New York was
all the
bad.
school kids, they couldn't, like, I had cousins that were in film school. They couldn't make films because it's collaborative, and they had to watch on Zoom how to learn about film history or something, and they couldn't really do the work. So they started getting into these habits of just staying at home all the time and just doing everything on the computer. It's kind of hard to work that way.
Yeah, that COVID
Yeah.
stuff messed a lot of people up and children. A lot of people don't even like going to the stores home. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Really affected people.
if the child is like trying to help themselves and stuff like that, then yeah. But if they just laying around being bums and ain't trying to do nothing for themselves, then it's a point where you gotta draw the line. Not saying that you just cut them off completely, but you gotta
Correct.
line,
Set
set
boundaries. Yeah.
down
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with everyone. Like, it's either you gonna do something for yourself. I ain't finna sit there and just take care of you. You do nothing.
Right.
And
Still breasts gotta get them off the titty.
yeah,
Sure. I tell you.
Especially when you're out there hustling, trying to make a living, and you got to pony up a lot more money for a child, and they're not doing anything. That's kind of frustrating.
exactly.
It does become frustration. Correct. Correct.
Especially if you see your mama struggling too, and you're very healthy, and you can get out and go get a job.
Everybody.
And you're trying
Correct.
to do nothing. Like, you just gonna sit in the house with your mama and let her struggle. Like, that's crazy work to me.
It's hard. That's a tough one.
It is.
Yeah. So it's either way. It's either you're not gonna fully turn your back on your child. You're gonna be there when they need you, but you're not gonna handicap them either. I know I'm not. I'm not gonna handicap you. But if you need me, I got it. I'm gonna give it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Depending on what you need it for, but come on.
Exactly.
Nah.
No, for real, because I ain't gonna support your habit. I ain't finna be sending you money so you can go buy weed. I'm not finna do that.
Correct.
Like, no, not doing that. Do you think being single is harder now than it was years ago?
Well, there's apps now.
I think I really think
You know what? I think it was harder back then too than now.
I
He's
just say I
correct.
think it's
You have social media
easier.
now. You have so much more now to keep your attention to distract you from even thinking about a motherfucker. So yeah, it's easier nowadays.
And you could do background research.
Right.
Correct. To make you realize it's safer to be single.
I swear.
Yeah.
It's a lot to
It's
do.
kinda-
It's a lot to do right now. Like, so much to do. Keep you busy.
Mhm.
Yeah, traveling, all type of stuff to do.
Trying to tell you.
Get a hobby. It's a
Life
lot.
is so much easier now than back then, for real. So I would take now than 4,000, Alex.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I could bet with y'all young people.
Oh, be quiet.
Okay.
I think it doesn't matter. Like in the past or in the present, you still have to kiss a lot of frogs.
That's true too.
To get to your friends.
To get to the
No,
friends.
yeah, but
True.
no. But nowadays with social media, you can check the photo. Yeah, you can go and you can see them frogs and sort of
Girl,
you can
social
weave into
media,
a few princes.
you can't even
Instead of having 9 frogs and 1 prince, you can have 7 frogs. I mean 7 princes and 3 frogs.
you
When
can't
you
even
weave
do that
through
though because people lie on social media.
Catfish.
They
That's
yeah,
true.
correct.
they
You right. They be
they think
catfishing
they
and
like
shit.
so pretty on social media. So you
Right.
can look at people and be
I'd
like,
rather meet a
"Man,
bitch
that is
face to face
together."
anyway. Though I'm a now type person. Like
Yeah. You see what
oh
the guys be saying, like, man, y'all be having y'all shit together on social media, and then when we meet y'all in person, you bitches sleeping on that air mattress.
Yeah,
You
catfishing.
ain't got nothing going for yourself, your rent due, like, yeah.
shit. Fuck where they sleeping at. They don't even be the same person on social media. They gonna use all the fucking filters
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
all that
saying.
shit. So
All
when they see that as in real life, they be like, hey, you know Keisha? Be looking dead at Keisha and like, hey, you know Keisha.
20-year-old photo.
Oh God. Oh God. Be their profile. They come out and
for real.
Might as well put a picture of a frog up there.
be like, well, that was me.
Yeah.
Should you stay friends with an ex, or is it always a bad idea?
It's a bad idea.
Yes, and it depends. Like if okay, is that ex like the father or
The
mother of your
problem ex?
child? You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can be friends with your, your baby mom, your baby dad, and stuff like that, and
Or
be all
Joan.
right. You know what I'm saying? But it's boundaries is nothing further than that. So it depends on that situation.
Cordial.
You
That's
I
know,
don't think
it,
I don't think you should have to hate them or whatever. You could still be cordial with them, especially if you're single and y'all, you know what I'm saying, can agree to disagree. And we're more better off as friends than mates. However, but if you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to hate that person, but I don't think you should be like constantly reaching out or trying to
Oh
like
no.
be that motherfucking cool to where y'all good morning, hello, and all that bullshit,
Right,
and you know
right,
what I'm saying, and communicating on a daily basis, because now you're being disrespectful to the relationship, like for real, for real. But if I see you in passing, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, I used to talk to him, you know what I'm saying, my ex, I mean my people I'm with now know about him or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But see him in passing, hey, how you doing type shit, yeah, because it ain't no bitterness. That's
right,
different. But
right.
far as like, yeah, you talking to a bitch every day and oh, this my friend
Calling
now
you
because we
testimonial.
no bitch, that
Yeah,
ain't your mother bitch. No, not now you got me fucked up. No, don't play with me. So
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
y'all can
Just
be you can
I
be
just
cool
feel
from
like
afar, bitch, but you ain't finna be talking to the bitch every day.
yeah, cordial like she said, and it
Correct. You ain't gotta
depends.
hate a bitch because y'all them, you know what I'm saying, because it didn't work out because we can agree like to disagree, you know what I'm saying? But like Toy, you said the magic word in the beginning, you say what you was like are they crazy?
Yeah,
Is it a problem? Like
yeah.
are they problem? Like are they troublesome?
Are
Like
they
if it's a
problematic?
troublesome
Yeah.
person, whether they're a baby daddy, baby mama, bitch, cousin, ex, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you around me and my people. Whether I'm single or with somebody, I don't want you around. I don't want your negative energy around me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if we got kids or whatever. Like stay from around me. So we're not even keeping in touch with them people. I don't give a damn. You better be able to reach your children on them phones or have the fuck ever. And yeah, because don't come over here
yeah,
on no bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
How
come
you
down to forgiveness. If you can forgive the person, you could be friends with them.
yeah.
Correct. That's why I say, yeah, if y'all can agree to, yeah, because y'all, yeah, agree on the correct. But some people be bitter and you can't, and they cause problems. They want to, no, you're not finna bring no type of negative energy, no problems around me and mine, or me,
No
The
one
period,
the
has
whether
time
crazy
single
for
or
that.
straight.
the crazy part is like two of my ex girlfriends, like I never, well, I ain't gonna say that because I have been cool with some dudes that I don't mess with before, and we was cool. But with me, and it was only we became friends and cool because, like he just said, you have to. It's called forgiving. So you forgive and you move on. But bitch, we could never be again, and we
Correct.
cool as friends. But when it came to the girls that I dated, I had two of them that we stayed close after we broke up because they didn't Well, one of them did, but they really didn't cheat like that. I am the one that fucked up the relationship. So they forgave me and we was friends. And whenever I needed them, when I was going through it with people, like they always was there. They wasn't on no funny shit trying to fuck me and get back in. I'll use that as an
Yeah.
excuse to try to fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like they was genuinely my friend. But
Correct.
sometimes you have to cut people off when you get in a new relationship because your new relationship is like, I don't know. I don't want to say insecure, but it's just like,
But it could. And that's why I would say in order to that's why I say you can't be like communicating with them every day, because at the end of the day, you can't be friends with your ex if they're disrespecting your relationship. Like if when your people not around, you know what I'm saying?
but the people ain't got to be some people weren't disrespecting doing none of that stuff.
No.
So,
I'm not saying your friends did it. I'm
no,
still
I'm
like
saying, why
I'm
do people do that though? If they not being disrespectful to the relationship or nothing like that, so why do the mate do have a problem sometimes with you still being friends with your ex?
Right, right,
and no problems.
right, right.
correct,
Yeah, so
correct.
sometimes it's good to just leave the past in the past, move on, leave them there. You go your way, I go my way.
Yeah.
Let bygones
But
be
that's the
bygones.
thing.
That's it.
Correct. That's why I said
Some
we could be
people
cool with
don't
the ex, but
approve of that.
we
Some people ain't
we could
cool
be
with that.
cool with the ex, but the ex ain't coming over to our house and hanging out with us. So we ain't even have no
Exactly.
motherfucking problems any kind of way. That's why I said we gonna see them bitches
Exactly.
in the club and passing at comedy shows, concerts. Hey, bitch, in the grocery store. Hi, bye.
Mhm.
But all that communicating, no. Over
No
to the
calling
house and
each
we
other.
pulling up
You
at
ain't gotta
parties,
call each
no.
other. Right, right, right. You ain't
Yeah,
gotta call
correct.
each other. Right.
Correct. You're not because if y'all communicate on daily basis, that means y'all got a secret relationship behind my back too. Y'all said we
Mhm.
don't know what y'all talking about. So like that's really just causing insecurities within your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
Right, right.
Yep.
You only got so much time in your life. You got to make it work.
Right.
you have to make it count. Absolutely. And the only way to make it work, the only way to make it count is you have to keep it real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Treat
Mhm.
people the way you want to be treated and keep it real with your motherfucking self, and life can go so smoothly.
Yeah, it will.
What's the difference between someone being real and someone being rude?
Real interview.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I literally witnessed this weekend on our trip. I had one cousin, she was being so rude, but let her tell it, she was being real, but it was being rude. And I kept telling her, like, you're mean as fuck. Like, why is you talking? She was talking to another cousin, like any kind of way. And I'm like, why are you talking to her like that? She was like, what? I'm just being real. I'm just being real. No, you're being rude.
Yeah.
The
Sometimes it's
difference in
not
being real and
not
being
what you
rude
say,
is
it's how you say it. You know?
Got it.
correct. I was just say
That's
it's
what I
all
was
about the
saying. It's how you say
delivery.
it.
It's all about the
That's how you say it.
delivery. You feel me? That's how you distinguish the being rude and being real.
And
Because
real.
you can be
Right.
honest, you can tell me some shit that I really needed to hear, but if you say it in a depends on like how you said it me and who you said it around, and it comes off as disrespectful, I'm gonna take it off you being rude. I don't give a fuck how genuine you felt about it, you know what I'm saying? Or even if I needed to hear the shit, but don't make me feel disrespected with your delivery, and then I won't feel like you being rude. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's all about the delivery. How you
Yeah.
say
Maybe
it.
just focus on the problem instead of the person.
Mm-hmm.
Attack the issues, but not attack the people.
Right.
Correct. Talk to the person, not at the person.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Cause
hard.
that's where a lot of conversations go wrong. People be talking at your
Mhm.
ass and not to you. Like who the
Yep.
fuck you talking to? You're talking at me. Like you bitches be like rambling and talking at you and just throwing shit out there. But who the fuck is you really talking to? You feel me?
Exactly.
Like so yeah. Talk to me, don't talk at me, and then conversations could definitely go differently and smoothly.
Mhm.
Okay. What's more dangerous? Comfort zone or bad influence?
Mhm.
I want to
I would say
say,
bad influence.
I would
I'm gonna
say,
go with bad influence.
I would say comfort zone.
Do share.
The reason
Correct.
why I say it's more dangerous because if you're comfortable in situations, and I'm talking about dangerous, bad situations, and you're so comfortable with that person, but that person is not right for you, and then you stand because you're comfortable, and then
Mm-hmm.
you end up dead.
Mm-hmm. It's unhealthy.
Mhm.
So that's why I say comfortable, because some people be comfortable in bad situations,
Yeah.
and
Correct.
it's not good for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
It depends on the situation. You right. You right.
Yeah.
And I told her I agree with you too on that too, but I'm still gonna go with bad influence because you can be comfortable in a situation, but then you know what I'm saying God somebody can talk to you, or God can get in your ear and you can get yourself out of certain situations. But if you are,
That happens all the time, Tiffany.
it doesn't happen all the time,
It's
but
more
what
people
not
that
all
will
the time. But
comfortable in
I'm
situations
speaking on
like
I'm
this.
speaking on how I feel.
Okay.
I'm speaking on why I'm choosing mine, but it doesn't happen all
Okay.
the time. You know what I'm saying? But correct. But if you're with somebody that's a bad influence, bitch, at all times, them bitches is trying to get you to do some shit you know you ain't got no business doing. Do some shit that could jeopardize your life. You know what I'm saying? Your children, your livelihood, any fucking thing. So I'd rather be comfortable, because if I'll never get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We all want to be comfortable, but getting too comfortable, yeah, I might be like, you know what? Now this bitch got me fucked up and I can move on. But to be a bad dealing with bad influences, no, I'm not gonna deal with a bitch that's constantly, bitch, no, get
Right.
the fuck from
You
around
gotta
me,
get
bitch.
better
Because no, I'm not
But
gonna
you
deal with
gotta
that.
be a
You feel
leader,
me?
not a follower. And
Mm-hmm.
have a
Correct.
strong
So I'm
mind.
not dealing with no
You
bad
on the
influences.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a strong
I
mind and be a
eliminate them
leader,
quick.
not a follower, though. You know.
Thank you.
Correct. And that's what I'm saying. I eliminate them quick. So I'd rather be comfortable than dealing with bad influence, because I'm not gonna deal with no bad influence. Because you're
Yeah.
not gonna lead me in the wrong direction.
Hmm.
Yeah, I ain't following you either.
Damn,
You don't
damn sure
know.
ain't.
Correct. That's what I'm
You have me
correct.
strung
I'm trying
out
to say
like
you're not
a
gonna lead me in the
toddler.
wrong direction.
You won't get me.
Not
Point.
gonna have me right here snouting powder and all that.
Correct.
And
52 years old, and my only habit has been motherfucking marijuana, because my own mind. I don't fuck. No, and not to each his own. But I'm just saying,
yeah.
gotta
Who,
build.
who's snorting powder?
No, we was just giving.
Oh,
He's so
I'm
stupid.
confused.
He's so who's talking about this? Look, sounded
I'm
like
like, who?
Secret Kills last time. What his name came out the bathroom on Secret
Hey,
Kills?
Ronnie.
Tony. Tony.
Ronnie
Tony.
sounded like
Tony.
Ronnie on
Nah,
Secret
that was
Kills.
Tony. That was
No,
Tony,
Tony.
that
Tony.
was
Oh yeah,
Tony.
Tony. Yeah, that was Tony.
Tony cheating ass.
Tony
Okay.
is
I agree with both ways though, but yeah, I rather the bad influence is just like, child, bitch, you a weak minded motherfucker if you let a bitch influence you. So that's why I say comfort, because
no.
yeah. Do you think chasing clout has replaced chasing purpose?
Oh Lord, they doing their thing for cloud.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
For
take it
many,
for 500.
not for
Yeah.
everyone, but for many. Only because of social
lot,
media.
a whole lot.
Yeah, for many. I give it 85% of motherfuckers is chasing clout.
Wow.
Only, maybe 15% of us is still real, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just chasing clout, you know what I'm saying? Do
Yeah.
anything.
Do
Anything for a like,
anything.
anything for a bitch to like them, anything for a bitch to be around them, deal with them, or, you know what I'm saying, try to accept them, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for
Yeah.
acceptance and love in
Approval.
any,
Yeah. Looking for
correct.
approval from people that don't
Looking
even
for
know
a
you. Like, wow.
validation. A bitch need
Mhm.
validation from this person, that person. Like, once you're secure within yourself, you can stand in a room of 1,000 motherfuckers and still stand 10 toes down about what you believe in, and don't give a fuck if nobody else agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the type of
Absolutely.
person I am. I don't. But I'm in the 15%. But it's a lot of motherfuckers do anything for likes. Yeah,
I'm definitely 15%. I don't give a damn about
Anything for fucking likes, bro. I hate that.
anything.
That shit get under my skin, but hey.
You talk about that a lot too,
Yeah.
though.
That
To
shit
each
just
his
break
own.
my feathers. What?
You talk about that.
One time when I was in school, like 7th grade, I got a little note from a girl that said, "Do you like me? Yes or no? Check one."
I remember them. I remember those notes.
Yeah.
I definitely remember those notes. I remember writing a song too and telling my friends, go get this to him.
Do you like me? Yes or no? Check that box.
Do you
Put the
like
box
me?
in.
Yes or no?
I can't.
Yeah.
Check the box, Bookie butt.
It's so funny how the times change.
Yeah,
I
but
swear though.
that cloud chasing junk is out of control. It's out of control, and I hate it.
Out of control.
My opinion.
Yeah.
Mine
Okay.
still says
Is it better to be feared, respected, or loved in a relationship? Well, I mean, sorry, it don't say relationship. Sorry, it say in leadership.
Respect. I
Never
like
say respect.
respected.
I
Yeah.
definitely
Respect it.
go with
Yeah,
respect.
respect. Yeah, respect.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody
Because
to
with
fear me.
respect, everything else follows.
Yeah, and I don't want nobody to fear me. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
but do
Yeah,
respect me.
I definitely don't want nobody to fear me at all. Because
Yeah.
they'll
But
kill
you
you.
fear me, I ain't no telling what you'll do to me because you
Correct,
scared.
bitch.
So I don't
Right.
want you to fear me at all, bitch. Love me, respect me.
And why are you in fear of me when all I'm trying to do is help you anyway?
Yeah. Yeah. For
'Cause that
real.
happens a lot. People being fear, intimidated, and all that, you know what I'm saying, and feeling some type of way when all I'm trying to do is give you genuine love and try to help you. Like, you know, a lot of people can't receive
Mhm.
it though.
Yeah.
What you think, Mitch?
Love always wins.
Okay.
So he rather be loved than love me.
They toy don't love me.
So
Y'all want
you
them
want to be
loving me.
loved and disrespected, or
Because I was gonna
what?
say they can say they love you and then treat you any
And
kind of
still
way.
Any
disrespect?
kind of way.
In business, it's hard because you have the leadership has a whole different set of goals than like the people underneath that are just gonna like they're not vetted into it anymore. Like they don't have the go the distance in work. They just like they're not gonna stay. They'll just leave if they're not getting respect or if you're the leader and you need respect, then you have to treat them with respect.
Right. Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I think with that comes the love because if you're really helping your person and you're really trying to like do the right thing and treat them with respect, then they'd say, "Oh, I love my boss."
Correct. That's why I say that with respect, everything else follows outside
Right.
of being fearful.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Because it'll be respect, then I love you know what I'm saying, they love you because once they respect you and you respect them, then they you're right, damn, I love that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and with love comes loyalty because you only loyal to the bitches that you love and respect,
Love.
you feel
Yeah.
me? So
Right.
it's a
Yeah.
chain
Give
reaction.
respect, you get respect. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Do people really want the truth or just the version that doesn't hurt them?
You can't handle the truth.
A lot
Correct.
of
A lot of
I
people
was
don't
just
want
gonna
the
say
truth.
that.
the truth, but I prefer the truth. I prefer the truth. I don't
Yeah.
a lot of
Me
people
personally,
think
I
that,
do.
but I rather the truth.
Me
I
personally,
say hurt
take a
you with
shot.
the truth.
Do
Don't
it.
come
Do
with a
anybody
lie.
got shots tonight?
Right. Huh? I don't.
Anybody got shots tonight?
I take a
Oh no,
shot.
when okay, I was gonna say take a shot if you'd rather have the truth.
I take a shot at the water.
As if y'all could see me. Yeah.
But yeah, I'd rather have the truth. But
You probably
realistically,
ain't
for a
done
lot of
shit.
people
You
these days,
know that.
they want you to babysit their feelings.
Yeah, they do.
Yes. Yes. And
How
I ain't
much
And
does that
that's the
pay?
problem. Like even when
what
you're
happened
trying to
me?
be
What
truthful
did
to them, they
you
just
What
You
me
say how
say?
much does that pay?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Bitch,
I
I'm
know,
giving you the
right?
truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. And I'm
Yeah,
not
That's
gonna
and
be
what's
you
up.
So
know what?
please help me, God, if shit get out of line. Look, I'm
yeah,
giving you
I'm
the
not
truth, so
gonna
help
be
me, truth,
rude.
please.
I'm not
Honestly,
gonna be
the
rude.
truth will make your life a whole lot easier. Trust
Yep.
me. Trust me. Like, why lie? Why? I just hate a fucking liar, bro. That shit, I hate a fucking liar, bro.
Me
Like,
too.
why are we lying today?
Especially
Why?
at this big age.
Everybody's
I'm
grown.
trying to fucking tell
What
you.
are these gonna do? Take a belt and beat your ass? Like what? What they gonna do?
Yes,
Thank
girl.
you.
All
Who
they
gonna
can
check
do
you,
is
bitch, for
accept
telling the
it
truth?
or leave it. Like one or the other. They gonna fuck with you or
You
they ain't
get
gonna fuck with
you
you
gonna
no
get
more.
checked by that lie, but who gonna check you for telling the truth? You gonna get checked
Because
by
Exactly.
that
ain't nobody
motherfucking
finna
lie.
just sit there. You ain't finna let nobody just sit there and beat your ass for telling the truth, bitch. I'm
The
being
truth,
honest,
telling the goddamn truth. Oh God,
right?
keep it real with your motherfucking
And then
self.
you ain't gotta keep making up a lie after
Making up
lie
a
after
Coming
lie,
lie.
up with
then
shit.
You gonna
because you
forget
ain't
what
gonna
Coming
you
up
remember
with
said.
what the fuck
shit.
you said. You ain't gonna remember what the fuck you
You
said.
never remember, but the person you
A
told
A
that lie to
A
gonna remember
E
that lie.
A E. You ain't gotta keep using that creative mind for nothing.
For
Okay,
nothing.
Them lights be having them creative minds, boy. For real.
right. And then 9 times out of 10, that person already know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
They just
That
want
be
you
the
to. They
gag.
just want you to say it.
Right.
That's why you getting checked by that motherfucking lie. Cause we already know the truth.
Baby, I forget something that happened 2 hours ago. How I'm
Come
gonna remember a
on. I
lie?
swear to
Like,
God.
come on,
That
man.
be asking
I'm
me
I don't
like,
how
have
I
what
the
you want
feel.
me to
energy to
write it
lie.
down so I can rehearse it?
Right. You
I
make
don't
it
have
hard
the
for
energy.
yourself. Shit. I mean,
Yeah.
just get off my shoulder. Fuck. Okay, yeah. All right. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Yes.
it. Shit.
Yeah, I lied too much back in the day. I don't have no more lies in me. I'm sorry, y'all. I
I
ain't got no
feel
more
it.
in me.
Ain't no need to. We too big. We too grown for that.
For real.
I, listen, I had a book full of lies one day. All of them were crossed out. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Damn, I can't use that
Now you know what?
one."
So you rather tell a lie?
He said back in the days, I guess,
You say
child.
Yeah,
back
back
in
in
the
the day.
days, you're a
Like
different
this was
man
10, like this was 10 years ago. I had some open spots, not no more. I can't lie to you, not right now.
It ain't worth it at the end of the day.
now. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot
It's
of
crazy.
stress.
Definitely stressful, right?
A lot of stress and headache. Shit.
It's stupid.
Should your partner be your best friend or is that asking too much?
That's too much. Asking me too
I,
much.
I think I think your partner should be your best friend.
I
Yeah.
think
How
so
does
too.
Dre say asking too much?
You
That's
know
asking
what,
too
He with
much.
the wrong.
Dre?
He with the wrong person. If your partner is not your best friend, you're really with the wrong person. If you don't enjoy
Yeah.
everything about your partner, you know what I'm saying. You can't talk to your partner about everything.
We already.
Do like go anywhere with your partner. You know what I'm saying. Like do nothing and still enjoy their company. You know what I'm saying. Like you're with the wrong person.
Yeah, I feel
Damn.
We're
like
not.
your partner
We're
should
we're
be
not, we're not. We're not. I'm not saying they can have a friend or what? Yeah, a friend outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have a life outside your relationship too. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
bitch, I ain't trying. I'm not saying I got to be up on me 24/7, but your friend, I mean, your mate should be your best friend for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Because when
Exactly.
it's you and them against the world at the end of the day.
That's
Right.
right.
That's right. I
Yep.
agree with
Only
Tiffany.
time I made him stop being my best friend is if we had a conversation and I heard from somewhere else. Oh, baby, you done went outside the circle. So now you
Um,
just my nigga. You can't be my best friend no more. Like,
That one right there, Tracy.
oh,
Yeah.
definitely gonna get checked by that shit. Because bitch, what goes
That
on
one
in the
right,
house stays in the motherfucking house.
that part.
Give
that
a
one right
fuck.
there. How the
Not
fuck I'm hearing what me and you talked about? Why is you blurting out or repeating what the fuck I
running
know?
your motherfucking mouth.
Like a child.
Yeah.
Fuck
So,
is you?
especially to randoms, but you know, some
Yeah,
people
giving the bitch
have
an opportunity to talk.
right, but some people
Yeah,
have
what's
that certain
because
person that they may vent to or something like that, you know. So, but just randomly, no.
Right.
Everybody, and it's so crazy because everybody have somebody that they talk that they
That's
vent.
right.
You
Yeah.
feel
They
correct.
me?
tell it
We might
all.
have
But it's
somebody
certain.
that we vent to, then they got somebody that they vent to, and they might not be saying our name, but bitch, they
Mm-hmm.
telling somebody else too. So
But in regards to that, I don't give a fuck about who you venting to, but you know it's certain shit that we talk about
That
that
you
you
do
ain't
don't
got
not
no
say.
business
fucking
repeating outside
repeat.
this motherfucking house.
Exactly.
It
So
better not leave.
then we got a problem. Outside of that, you oh yeah, tell the jokes I said, tell whatever happened. But bitch, you know what to say and what not to say. Quit playing.
Exactly.
What you think,
Exactly.
Mitch?
I think you're right. You should be your best friend, but you should also have other friends too.
Yeah.
That's right, Mitch.
Like kind of
Correct.
balance it. You know, sometimes you
You
want to
definitely
talk to
gotta have other
someone else.
friends.
Definitely. Okay, so this is the last question of the night.
Okay.
Why do people value strangers' opinions more than their own families' advice? Because fuck them family. Them family members
And
tell all your business. They
so
motherfucking talk about you like a dog. And yeah, so bitch, I'm gonna tell my random strangers how the fuck I
And a
feel.
lot of and a lot of times a stranger's opinion about a situation is unbiased. They don't know really
Exactly.
neither party, so you can ask them like what do you think about this right there, and they can give you their honest opinion without
Honest
like
opinion.
judging.
Mm-hmm.
can I say something, y'all?
Yep. Say it.
Absolutely.
I think I told Toy this a long time ago. I be at the park sometime and it be this homeless dude, bro. We be talking for about hours. Now I'm saying that to say I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. These people don't know you. Who they gonna tell? Who they gonna blurt out to? And I
Yeah.
found myself doing that, y'all. To like I really will talk to a random and be like venting versus, you tell like you said, sometimes your family or even your friends, they be around there putting your business out, throwing you under the bus.
Yep.
But yeah,
And you're more open to listening to their criticism than your people.
thank
Because
you, dude.
you
Thank
can
you.
tell somebody you love how you feel, and then when they give you their honest opinion, like, bitch, you ain't got to say it like that, or why you say, you know what I'm saying? And you don't even you're not even trying to take in what they're giving you because you
Right.
in defense mode. You feel me? However, yeah, you'll be able to receive it better from some people can receive it better from a stranger.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree. How you feel,
And
Mitch?
it's good because the strangers they're not connected emotionally to it, but also they leave when it's over, so it doesn't come holler back at you later.
Yeah.
Hey, and I just thought about it. In reality, so I am that stranger because I do hair, so I meet a lot of people, and they
Yeah.
come and sit in my chair, girl. They tell me a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, and I give them my honest opinion about their situations, and you know, and
Yeah.
a lot of us become good friends, you know, because of that. But you know,
It's good to have that would be like what I call an outside opinion.
Yeah.
It's good to
but
have
it
that, like a
correct.
voice of reason.
Yeah. Somebody that's not biased. They don't know
Yeah,
neither party, so they giving you their honest opinion on what they think about it, whatever you talking to
Mhm.
they
them
have
about.
nothing to fear.
Right. So I
Correct.
agree. I definitely agree. I'd rather talk to a stranger than to talk to a family. Cause some people they'll sugarcoat it for you. I don't want you to sugarcoat it. Bitch, if it's gonna hurt my feelings, hurt my feelings. Tell me the truth, baby doll.
The truth hurts.
Now, me personally, I'd rather talk to my friends, you know, what I'm saying, my family, because I could take constructive criticism sometimes,
Mhm.
but and only because you don't need I don't know. I'd rather say my family and friends. I
Yeah.
don't like talking to strangers about my personal business like that. Cause bitch, you don't need
Yeah, but you can make it kind of generic in a way.
Yeah, you don't have to say it's like really you're just like, can I get your advice on something?
something.
I was having a conversation with someone and they were stating that, and the whole time, bitch, you really telling your business. So you don't really got to say it's your business.
Well,
But
you know,
yeah,
so as a Libra, I already had an answer made up in my mind, so I don't really need nobody else's opinion. No,
I
I'm just
swear to
playing.
God. I swear to God. Which I'm always have
See,
my
that's the
mind made
problem.
up, and then I'm gonna go over there and then I'm be like, bitch, that's not how I was feeling. I'm still gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Correct. Nah.
Yeah. All right. This was good. This was good.
Yeah, that
So,
was
Mitch,
nice.
let the people know again where they can find you at, how they can connect with you.
Category5studios.com. Like the hurricane.
Thank you. You
Can
have
I
any
do?
social medias?
Excuse me.
You have any social medias?
I'm on Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, old school.
Okay.
Uh, not TikTok yet. Are you guys doing that?
Yeah, I'm on live on TikTok right now.
Oh wow. I guess I got to get on TikTok now.
Yeah, I'm on here. People was coming and we was talking. They told me, nope, the partner ain't going for that.
Yeah.
Tiffany, let the people know how they can connect with you.
You guys can connect with me now at my new website, www.dreaddoctoroncall.com. You can also reach me on Instagram and Facebook at Dread Doctor On Call. Also on Facebook with under Tiffany Rutledge, which is my real name.
Period.
Yeah, make sure y'all come get locked by the dog.
Lock it up.
Tracy, let the people know how they can connect with you.
I'm Tracy Gibbs on Facebook, Tracy_Gibbs on Instagram. Yeah, that's it for right now. Sorry.
And
E,
that's
let the
it.
people know how they can connect with you.
Hi, y'all can connect with me on Facebook, short space cake. TikTok, shortcakes treats /treats, something like that. And then IG shortcakes_creations. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just out of it tonight.
I'm gonna need you to start writing it down. She said every week.
Okay.
Just write it down, sis. But then again, y'all excuse this week because we, you know what I'm saying, because we do want to tell you, you know what I'm saying, sorry for y'all lost, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
y'all got a lot going on, so it's understandable right now for you, for
right.
Teresa and E, you know.
Thank you. We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we send out condolences.
And you know we love y'all.
Love
Mhm.
y'all too. Thank y'all.
So you can connect with me on Facebook at Toy Blackman, on Instagram and TikTok, Successful Toy Production. And you can also follow us, the Partycast, on Facebook. It's called the Partycast, and on Instagram, it's called the _off_script_show.
Off script.
Shit. Off script. Shit. Okay. But anyway.
She
And
ain't got no excuse.
I mean, I really do. Shit. But
Well, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do for this week.
make sure y'all tune in. We will be on Visionary TV, and you can find that on Roku TV under KNG.20 app. But make sure y'all keep streaming Granny's Blog. We're still #1 on RM Entertainment. Okay. And I need y'all to go over there to Visionary TV to get us back trending to #1. Okay. Thank you.
Taking over.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure y'all shop with your girl, www.successfultourproduction.com. Okay. And with that being said, we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming tonight.
Coming.